Friends and comrades, welcome back to our not so little town of Berlin anymore. We did grow quite a bit and we're facing the trouble of every growing town, pollution. So, but we need to find some livable areas around here to have more workers to produce clothes and food and alcohol for us to sell. And by the way, oh yeah, we're still stockpiling food, so I still need to increase the capacity of our distribution office. And still the, where is it, 6.5 tons is the biggest amount we could ship, so we'll go with that. One more truck, and actually dial down the production capacity just a little bit, because the problem is these warehouses, they have a total capacity of 650 tons. So if we fill this up completely with food, well, actually, that should be okay. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. To my knowledge, I think if you fill up one resource completely, then the warehouse would be full. Because 100 is not 30% of 650. That is not... it's like 10% is 65, so yeah. Times 3, that doesn't make 100. So filling that 30% capacity with 80 tons of food and 7 tons of alcohol, and there's nothing else in there, I think one food is actually counts for 2 tons of capacity. So if this runs full, both alcohol and food won't be able, we won't be able to store them. And these warehouses in the factories, they don't really have any capacity to speak of, so we need to monitor this. But maybe one more truck does it. Don't know. Because they don't really have a long way to the border here. So, anyway, that wasn't the project for today. But speaking about trucks, let's take a quick look into last month. I mean, we spent, again, like every month, more than we actually earn. But if we look at an export, we make an additional 10 grand with clothing. Oh shoot, I just remember I forgot something important, but we can fix that in a minute. We make 25 grand with alcohol and 22 grand with food, and still respectable 23 with power. What we spend our money on is, of course, steel, concrete, asphalt, gravel for building. So all this here, bricks, boards, mechanical compound. The chemicals are for production actually, and the crops too. That value should go down as our production will start to ramp up. But food and clothes is kind of stupid. We need... Why are we spending money on food? Isn't that... Oh yeah, because we only have... Okay, yeah. Let's look at that. We only have that little truck delivering it. So he brings a couple... He brings a bit of food, and it immediately gets, it immediately gets ticked down. Yeah, that isn't even close. Let's monitor, yeah. Until the truck actually reaches the factory, we're at the minimum threshold of 0.5, and then he has to... Okay, that doesn't work. So you, good sir, will have to go back to the depot, and then we can take him off the route. But what we will do is buy a covered haul truck to do this shipping back and forth. Let's see. I think we'll get the small Skoda one. That isn't really... We have the big ones for overland travel, but I think 3.5 tons of food is okay. Yeah, let's try that one. Can I just copy the line? Why can't I copy it? Set line. No. Copy schedule. There we go. That's what I want. And you will go there. Nice. Okay, so that one should be able to fulfill that demand of food. Wait until loaded and wait until unloaded, exactly. Okay, and once we have our... Are you the one? Yes, you are. So I'm going to erase you from the line. He's traveling back, and what you will now do is pick up from one of the factories, don't care which. Let's alternate. Pick up from here, wait until loaded, bring it to here, wait until unloaded, then pick up from here, wait until loaded, and bring to here, wait until unloaded. And of course we're talking about clothes, and I'll... Hang on. Berlin Clothing Factory. Load. Wait until loaded. Clothing. Shopping center. Unload. 100%. Well, let's just also make sure it's just clothing. No, actually, just unload. Then go to the second factory. Pick up clothes and go there. Yeah, looks good. And launch. And should now go to the factory. Where are you? Hello? Oh, yeah. Maybe we unpause. That kind of helps. And there he goes. Because it's ridiculous for us to buy clothing when we actually produce our own. Okay, the worker situation. We need more workers. So, you guys, by the way, leave me a comment if it's even worth to... I'm gonna just speed up and assume it's not, but leave me a comment if it's even worth building at night, because it's so hard to see. It gets very, very dark, and we'll just wait until day and do our building during the daylight, so you can actually see. But yeah, we need more of these guys. I think I'll position one here. The question being, how far will these people walk on foot? Quite far, actually. 380 meters, okay. Just have to make sure the bus station isn't too far away, or we have to redo our bus. I was about to say network, but maybe that's a bit of a bit of an overstatement of what that actually is. So, do we redo the road here? I think we do. I don't know what I was thinking doing this curve here. Not much, apparently. So we'll just go like this. Connect it up like so. Does that look somewhat okay? Yeah, it looks somewhat okay. Good. Residential buildings. Let us go for the big prefabs. Oh no, actually I said I'm gonna go for the flat, for the bricks. Yeah. Into the forest here. So that is one here. 22,000. Oh. They are actually a lot more expensive. Okay, let's go with one. Just to change it up a bit. Next to the hospital, maybe. Do we need some infrastructure here? Yeah, let's keep some space in case we do. Just here into the forest. Okay. One. Actually, this here is fine. Pathway connection. Footway connection, rather. Okay, now I have two anyway. Very good. And next to you, we'll need another prefab, but maybe not the really big one. Maybe the bit smaller one like this. So we don't cramp it too much. Okay, we'll get a road connection, of course. Kindergarten walkway connection. Like so. Why isn't that possible? Please connect up. Just like that. And from here we actually need some connection to here. Like so, that looks good. Okay. You guys can walk down here towards the station. You guys can walk down here towards the station. Yeah. Maybe I'll redo my footpath network. It's quite pretty here. Let's invite a couple more immigrants. And a couple more here. Okay. Good, let's leave a run for a minute. Okay, so now we got a sufficient number of workers waiting here. But of course that number will change. But now we got a couple unemployeds. So that actually should... that situation here should really improve. Let's let it run for a minute or two. And see what happens. Yes, we also need... I think a kindergarten. I'm not sure where to build it. Let's go with... which one do we have? I think we built this one. Looks virtually identical. Yeah, let's just have that one here. Yeah, just like so. Okay. Good. So not all of these buildings congregate into this one, and they have to not walk so far because this one is already almost exploding. So yeah. Some can actually be in Berlin Kindergarten too. Gotta find some names for these, for the schools and the kindergarten. But for now, Berlin School, Berlin Kindergarten 1-2 is fine. Okay, now here's another worker convoy. 3. 18. Why are you not... what's the problem here? Okay, they do have a couple workers now. But we need 3 shifts. I wonder what's the problem there, why they only have so few workers. We don't really need them anywhere else that urgently. Well, I guess it's a matter of opinion, huh? Okay, now here's 1 bus, 2, 3, 4, and we have 34 workers. That is really a problem. Yeah, and now these can't get any workers. Again, down to a skeleton shift. Because these buses are not spaced out at all. And I can't tell them to wait. That is a bit problematic. Maybe we'll really just have to build maybe 1 more residential up here. And let's monitor pollution a bit. Oh, it looks okay. I think I'll just continue the road up here. And then maybe we'll have 1 bus station that, like, we could actually connect, build residentials into here a little bit more, and have them have like a little grocery store and maybe another kindergarten. Is this one? Well, actually now it's okay. And from there then connect the road to here and have another bus route there. That might be a solution, because I really want this to be staffed. And currently, let's see, 60, 60, 0. Okay. Well, now it's looking good. I mean, 120 workers, that's okay. Yep. That's good. Production is working. Clothes coming in. Yeah, that looks nice. And our little bus. Da, da, da. Ah, that's so cute. How many... And we're actually building a little stockpile. That's nice. Let's adjust here. We don't need that many clothes. We could reduce that a little bit. Maybe like so. Yeah, 7 tons of food. That seems to be working perfectly. Nice, nice, nice. So we not only do we make more money now, we should also spend less on clothes. Those should be the last 900 something that we spent there. Ah, and the crops are growing. Very, very nice. So now we should... this should also even out, and it's going to take quite some time. That's why growing crops is actually not that easy. Because for now, it's like all those were sowed at the same time, and then now they all mature at the same time, so it's really going to be a while with the harvesting, but it should even out to a point where all the tractors are busy and all the harvesters are busy, and we're actually getting a nice amount of crops. And every crop we produce our own, we don't have to buy. Ah, yeah, that's a classic tractor. Oh, they actually overtake. Nice. And tractor ran out of fuel, probably. Yep. Going to the gas station. Very good. More buses coming. 60, 44. Nobody working here. So we really do need to fill these 3 buses. The time they take from the factory area to the bus station and back is actually roughly a shift. And we need 3 shifts in here, so that is a topic. So we need more residentials. And this one isn't for this world long, because I think the pollution situation, yeah. Oh, now it improved. That's weird. Okay, so we can buy a couple more migrants here. Oh, hang on. 30, 40. Yeah, but there's not that much room. We can buy a couple more here. And a couple more here. So, let us go ahead and build another residential block. I think I'll go with a prefab. And like I said, we'll expand the road this way. So maybe let's first expand the road a little. From here or from here? Or does the game not give us a choice anyway? No, it does give us a choice. Okay, so we can expand it here a little bit. And from there then it will be connected to there. But I'm not quite sure how big the residential area actually has to get. So, and build the big one. Oh, let's build a 7. A nice one. What is your problem? Okay, so looks good. And then we can connect here. We need another pathway connection, a footway connection. Oh, why not? Can we come up here? Not really. Well, I could actually change the dirt road. Yeah, let's do that. It's not the nicest connection here. Go here. And then just... Oh! Speaking of which, the dirt road is for the fire brigade. And what is it we don't have? Yep, a fire brigade. So now we could actually connect here. Isn't there a nice docking point? What if we take it from here? Oh, cool. Okay. here. That's my... No! Come on. That's what I want. And now from here to there. And you can connect there. And here. Okay. Good. So they have a second way. And then actually we don't need this connection here, but I'm not gonna start messing with that. No, and we could buy, yeah, a couple more here. Like 2 or 3. Okay. Fire station, please. Let's put that in a central location so it's able to reach everything before we actually have a fire. That was equipment for citizen, I think. Cardio. Fire station, there we go. Yeah, maybe like so is good. Or we take a route through here. No, it's good like that. Just here. Up. There we go. Connect you up. Actually... yeah, we have to connect you here. Hang on, no, that doesn't really work, because people need to be able to reach that on foot to work there. And that doesn't actually look like it's conveniently possible. How else could we do it? We could just build it next to up here. Like so. That is a possibility. That would be easily reachable from this area. We could connect it here to the living area. Just have a longer road. No, but I think this here is good. Makes sense to me. I mean, it's like we have the fire brigade and the hospital together. Yeah, like so. Might actually redo the road here. Might actually do that. Not the small store, we need the fire station. Because that is how it's like in our city anyway. You have the fire stations pretty much in the living areas. Because they're mostly manned by people living there voluntarily. I mean, they're firemen voluntarily and they're also living there voluntarily, but you know what I mean. So, actually this way would also work, but then they can't reach it on foot. This way would work, but then we have a rather complicated... How about so? Let's see, how would that look? The main purpose of this road is to connect the fire brigade. So we'll bring it down here and then connect you up here. That would actually work nicely, and then we're directly connected to the living area here. Yeah, I like it. And then I hope we have to buy some fire trucks. And by the way, I looked around in the mods a little bit. Maybe not for this city, but for another one. We have the cinema here and we have a main fire station. So we might want to build that somewhere. 6 fire engines, wow, okay. So this one probably... Oh, it has 4, okay. Well, for now I think... Yeah, we'll stick with the trusty Skoda. 90 kilometers. Yeah, let's stick with 2 of those, that's fine. And we don't need the full 20. If we only have 2, we can have 10 people there, that's fine. Can we see them actually parked there? Yeah, we can. Nice, here they are. Whoop. Sorry guys, if you get seasick, that's just the way it is. With the controls in the game. There we are, we can actually click them in here. Cool. Nice little fire station. Okay. More workers, more civil services. Less money. But we should, with 1 million, we should be able to establish our construction business. I think that shouldn't be a problem. And actually we can see now 1 month worth of trade. And we're... Previously we had like 28 or so roughly thousand alcohol and food. And now we also have 28,000 clothing added in there. And we're further decreasing our cost here. Our crops, well, not yet, but it's gonna decrease, trust me. We don't need any clothes anymore. We don't buy any... Oh, we do buy food. But it should stop now that we set up this... Yeah, it should stop now that we set up this truck to do the delivery, actually. Which one is it? Yeah, here's the small one. 3.5 tons. Is that not enough? Do we really need one of the big ones? Let's look. He's not blocking it because we have two parking spaces, so we can have food and clothes delivered there. That shouldn't be a problem. 5 point... No, that should work fine. Yeah, here he comes with 3.5 tons, right? Yeah. So now we have 8 tons potentially. Yeah, that's working out fine. So that should be the last food we bought. And we're mostly self-sufficient on that front. The next thing we need is meat. But that is a bigger undertaking again. And of course it needs more workers and blah blah blah. Maybe we have some space for meat production here. Or we'd go with the plan I originally had and move it to a different town and ship it to here. But all that is for future episodes. This one is at its end. And guys, I thank you so much for watching and hope you enjoyed it and wish you a wonderful day.